Welcome once again to the Retirement Coffee Talk podcast with Sharice Rivers at Zinnia Wealth. My name is Randy Cook, and each week we give you a little piece of our radio show or maybe an interview that Sharice has done. Today we're going to talk about giving back, not only in a county-wide situation like we talk about in Marion County, but what Sharice has put together with the Grilled Cheese Foundation.
We just finished up something that was incredible here in Marion County. It's called Give for Marion, and it's where all the foundations come out, and we are blessed by local businesses giving matches and donations to us, and it's 36 hours of endurance giving.
Yeah, this is for the entire county and the whole area, and it could be a pet shelter, it could be help for a woman's abusive home shelter, it could be all sorts of different kinds of charities and veterans, all sorts of different things, and everybody kind of benefits from this community outreach and this community effort.
It did. You know, the Grilled Cheese Foundation is our foundation, and we've given out 17 awards this year, and we have 2 kids in a hopper that came in a couple of weeks ago. And I had to, for the first time, say, okay, we had to put a pause on spending. I said, we've got to raise money. And this came about, and we raised about $18,000 in the last 36 hours. And I'm so tickled pink because that is equivalent to helping 12 to 24 kids and what we're doing with the Grilled Cheese Foundation. You know, we went to the Pace Center for Girls a month ago, and this young lady, Pace Center for Girls is an outstanding place for women from 6th grade to 12th grade. Some of them are living outside or in their cars, or they're single parents and they can't keep up, and they're living in cars together, and it's hard for them to go to school. And you know, they reached out to us and said, we have a girl that has been working very hard the last 2 years, and she got Pell Grants to go to FSU. She wants to be an attorney, and her dream's about to be crushed, all because of $1,500 she cannot raise. No family members had no money, no friends, nobody. And she was just bent up into tears. And then when they found out about us a month ago, they went, let's see if they can help us. So we took a check-in, and it was $1,500. Most people think, oh, that's not a big deal. Why couldn't she find the money? You just sometimes can't find the money. You don't have the means. You don't have the people around you. And she dropped down to her knees crying because she had 5 days to get the money in to be able to go to college, or she would not been able to make it this round, which to me is devastating. It's something so small. So our charity really, it's these small things that count the most, and the word's been getting out. So that was just one of the things of the 17 we gave away so far this year.
So Grilled Cheese, what it does is it helps kids. It kind of goes back to Sharice when she wanted to dance when she was in school, and there was no money for dance shoes. There was no money for dance outfits. There was no money for that kind of stuff. And I mean, you need that kind of thing just to participate, and you kind of fill in some of those blanks. We've helped kids get into college, and you've helped them along the way. I mean, it's really, really helping people at the local level.
It really has. And now we're actually seeing it happen. And we weren't sure at first if we're are these small things really a big deal? And they're a huge deal. We had a mom and a son who were living in their car. He's been wanting to play soccer. He was only 11 years old. He's the age of my son. And they're like, we can't afford the cleats, the soccer ball, or the fee to get in. And that's a low cost, you guys. And for a mom and a son that couldn't do that, this is what this foundation lives and thrives for, those things, because those things give those young kids hope. And it's going to make them great leaders, and it's going to keep them off the streets and keep them in school. And that's what the goal is. And we're very passionate about that.
You can go to our website and to zinniawealth.com, and you can look up the Grilled Cheese Foundation there and find out more if you would like to help.
Yes. And we're having our first ever casino night fundraiser called Cheddar Royale. It's October 10th at the Country Club of Ocala, if anybody wants to chime in.
Nice.
And we also have a Cheesy Smiles Club where you just contribute $20 a month, and that helps 6 months for one child. So we're coming up with really great things. We have some neat board members that are just so clever. So I'm so thankful. But lots of great things. We're helping lots of kids in Marion County, Lake County, Sumter County, and Monroe. That's who it's for. And Alachua.
Well, the name of the event is Cheddar Royale, our casino night for the Grilled Cheese Foundation. It's coming up at Ocala Country Club on October the 10th. It's a Friday evening from 7 until 10. If you want to know more information about Grilled Cheese Foundation and the event, you can go to our website, which is zinniawealth.com, Zinnia wealth.com. If you click on the button that says About, you'll see Zinnia Gives Back, and then that'll tell you all about the Grilled Cheese Foundation. There's another place on the website where it says events. That's our calendar. You can go down there, and on October the 10th, you'll see all the information that you need to know. We thank you so much for listening to the podcast, and we hope to see you at the event and on the radio with Retirement Coffee Talk.